Hey guys, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap! I'm ZeldaMaster, and in this episode, we shall be doing a bunch of side quests, and the first side quest we want to do is something to continue on with the story. So basically, we can't make our way through the swamp because the guck within the swamp is way too steep, and it's gonna suck us in if we try to walk over it. So we have to walk fast, and so the shopkeeper just fell asleep with a pair of shoes on the floor. Let's go ahead and talk to him. Okay, so that's weird. Let's go ahead and turn into a small Minish creature. I believe it... Will it show us the cutscene if we allow it to do it? Yes, it will. I don't believe we ever saw what was in a pot, but they are just small plant leaf things that maybe we're gonna grow but never did because the freaking pot is upside down. I think at least it is, so yeah. But there we go. So yeah, we turned into a small Minish here in Hyrule Town. I was gonna say Castle Town, whatever, doesn't matter. But yeah, what we want to do is make our way up here, and we'll find some Minish on this small drawing board that this guy was, I guess, working on a new shoe. Look at that foot. That is a really small foot. I mean, like, compared to his hand. But alright, anyways, let's go and talk to this guy. So, hey, you're Link, right? You're the one who brought the sword to the Master Mallory, or Mallory. I don't know how I said Mallory, okay. You're on a quest to help the princess, aren't you? I wish I could go on a quest, but then who'd make Rem's shoes for him? I guess they make the shoes. This guy is actually a lazy guy, but you need the Pegasus Boots. That is what we need, because in the previous episode when we were trying to head through that swamp, we did see a sign that said make sure you have your Pegasus Boots, so definitely that's what we want to pick up. And these guys are going to tell us the only way to get it is to wake up the sleepyhead, and it's impossible to wake him up unless we get something. We need an item from the Syrup's hut, and that is an item that will wake him up. So we're going to head there. Luckily, they're going to mark it on our map. It's in the northern part of the Minish Woods, so thank you so much, little Minish guys. We're going to have to try to wake this guy up as soon as possible. And while we're at it, we're going to be doing a bunch of side quests, but we're going to head there to pick up some certain item that should wake him up. So thank you so much, little Minish guys. I'm done talking to you, though, so yeah. Starts the straight up sounds north of the Minish Woods. We can check it on our map. Cool, whatever. I just want to continue on here. But yeah, right now what we want to do is quickly jump back and become big. He couldn't see us transform, because if he did, he might have freaked out or something. But I actually want to see if it is... Yeah, it is upside down. No wonder, but we need it upside down if we want to actually transform into a Minish. Here we got the mill guy just running around like so, pretty badass. But anyways, here we are in South Hyrule. We're gonna make our way to Malon Ranch because there's a bunch of things we can do there that will also take us to the northern part of Minish Woods. So regardless, we have to head there. Is there anything important up here that I might be forgetting? I could easily check, and I will right now. So I'm honestly playing most of this on memory. I don't exactly know what I plan on doing. Regardless, let's just head up here real quickly. Actually, wait. I know there is something here. Over here. We will find a really valuable thing. This is actually super important to pick up as soon as possible. So in this small bush hut thing, we're going to find another fairy fountain. And as you know from before, they upgrade certain, carryable items. So what item is this going to be? Well, it's no particular item. Something else. So, welcome to the Adventure Spring. I need many rupees right now. Please throw all of your rupees into the spring. I have 3,000, man. I don't want to do that. But she is pretty, so I'll do it for a pretty girl. Really? You know that if you do this, you'll have absolutely no rupees left. What happens if you had no rupees? This wouldn't make any sense, but whatever. I'll do it. You are most kind. I do not really need your rupees, but I will reward you. Yeah, so just like the other one, they trick you and, test to see if you're a good person, and if you are, you'll get an upgrade. So we got the bigger wallet. This will allow us to, I believe, carry 500 rupees from 300, so awesome. Yeah, this is cool. Actually, I don't know how much we can carry. I completely forgot. Maybe it's 999. That'd be pretty rad, but I doubt it. I think it's only 500 the max within this game. Anywho, let's go ahead and make our way up to Malon Ranch. And I wish the music for Malon Ranch would play here. I think that'd be really cool to listen to it in 64-bit and stuff, or whatever. It'd be pretty nice. But first thing we want to do is go ahead and talk to this guy. Yeah, it's Talon and Malon from Ocarina of Time. At least their sprites look exactly like it. So this guy we can, you know, trade Kinstones and whatever. But I lost my key. I can't get inside, and the spare key's inside the house. Ah, you clumsy fool. Luckily, I have the power of the Minish. And with the power of the Minish, I can turn into a Minish. And, okay, I'm gonna stop. But anyways, let's go ahead and grow back big. And then, in one of these pots, we'll find a key. It's a pretty giant key, but that's the Malon Ranch key. With that, we can open up the door. For some reason, you can't actually open it from this side, so you have to make your way out again. And, you know, turn into the Minish. Okay, I'm gonna stop with that. But turn into the Minish, then grow back, and now go ahead and talk to Talon. I'm just gonna call him his Ocarina of Time name. I'm pretty sure they're given the same name. They might not be. I don't care. We all know him as Malon and Talon, so yeah. But there we go. So tell me your name, kid. Link. That is great. That is a great name. I need to go to Lake Hylia. Okay, so now we have access to Lake Hylia. It's a nice shortcut. We can go from inside Malon Ranch and go from the other door. And with that, we can have loads of fun. Before I do head there, though, I want to make my way up here because there is a piece of... okay. I just want to ignore these guys. Piece of heart we can pick up right up here. So let's go ahead and make our way up here. Don't want to forget this. Yeah, so we're in the Vale Falls, and this is an area we can't really take on yet, but here lies a piece of heart that I want to pick up. So there we go, quick piece of heart. Now we have 2 pieces, 2 more, and we'll have another heart container. So awesome. Anyhow, we can't even go there, so I don't know why I did that. Let's go ahead and head back up and then jump down and continue on. So, ow, that hurt. Why'd you do that, man? That was just uncool. But yeah. Now let's go ahead and head back inside Malon Ranch itself and see that cool, quick shortcut that we can use to make our way to Lake Hylia, because I'm actually interested. But let's go ahead and first see if I can fuse a Kinstone with him. What the frick? He doesn't want to anymore. You really helped me out, kid. If you ever want to go to Lake Hylia, use the shortcut behind our ranch. He wanted to fuse earlier, now he doesn't! What? Dang it, that's what I get for being impatient. Okay, whatever. Okay. I don't care, I'm not upset or anything. Anywho, up here, see if there's anything special I can pick up, because if there is, I would like to as soon as possible. So, I'm going to quickly push this. This will make a shortcut to where we don't have to head inside their house. And then here, we can turn into a little Minish and run through, and we'll find, oh, look, a piece of heart. We actually can't pick that up yet, but we can fall here and pick up a quick chest. This will give us another Kinstone, so not bad, not bad. These red ones are kind of rare, I guess. I don't know. You just don't get red ones because usually blue and green are a lot more common. So yeah, I like the way the red one looks. Glad I picked it up. And now what I want to do, so I want to make my way over here. We're going to use this vortex to glide to the other side. And with that, I believe, yeah, we can continue gliding around here and just check out what's going on around here. So I want to quickly make my way all the way to the other side. We actually need to do this so we can head over to the northern part of Minish Woods. We don't have access to that normally. So here we are in Lake Hylia, but if we keep making our way down like this, we'll be in Minish Woods, and we're in the northern part of it. So let's go ahead and look for that house. I believe it should be right up here. Yes, it is. So this is the Syrup's hut. So there you go, Syrup the witch. That's, yeah, her name is Syrup, basically. We want to pick up this and talk to her. So hey there, old lady. So, fine choice, my dear. That's a limited time article, whatever. One whiff and you'll be wide awake. I need that. I really need that in real life. That's better than coffee. That's better than everything. Just one whiff. You'd even get calories from consuming it because you're smelling it. That'd be awesome. You know me watching my weight and stuff. I actually have been doing that. Especially when I record really late at night, like now. Slurred my words there, but when I do, it gets kind of tough. Because usually, like, at night, it's like the hardest time. It's just like, I'm so hungry and tired, but I want to do things. Anyways, there's a piece of heart here that's easy to skip, but I picked it up because I'm a loyal person and I care about all of you, so I want to help you guys as much as I possibly can. So yeah, guys, thanks for joining, thanks for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like if you guys are watching because I love you all, And I don't know where I'm going with this, honestly, but yeah, whatever. Anyway, let's go ahead and make our way here, because over here we can push this, and now we can make our way to the northern part of the Minish Woods a lot easier. And we want to step into this little vortex and go to the right as fast as we possibly can. And we don't want to, like, lose momentum in any sort of way. Dang it, we did. Okay, we need to do this as fast as we can, because this is possible. I believe there's a way to get a vortex to appear on that side, but I can't do that. So I'm going to go ahead and try this again. Come on. We just got to keep going. This will give us something really cool. No! Are you serious? Alright, I'm going to keep trying this, honestly, because I really want to get what's over here. It's actually really important and really rad and really cool, so I'm going to keep doing it. So there you go. Usually there's a vortex there. I actually forgot how you're supposed to get it to appear, but you can actually make it on time before you're too low, and you'll be able to jump on this section right like that. And here you'll find, oh no, Goron heads! This guy's decapitating Gorons and using them to bash walls. Yeah, okay. Anywho, let's go ahead and push this so we don't have to do that nonsense anymore. And let's talk to this guy. So, just one thing, we won't break, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Okay, I want to quickly fuse Kinstones with him because he's going to give us something super good. Look at that, we already have the piece for him. So, yeah, the two Kinstones fused perfectly. Woohoo! And with that, a area here, actually no, a Goron here has appeared from nowhere. Well, from somewhere, of course, as you can tell, but this Goron will be a trader of some sorts. He's actually going to be selling Kinstones. So yeah, this old Goron, he's just like the Traveler from Majora's Mask. Another one of those cool references they have to Majora's Mask. I love it. Anywho, this Goron's not strong enough to break through that rock, but I believe this farmer right here, if we talk to him, what's up, bud? Just saying, Kinstone, whatever. We want to quickly fuse Kinstones. We actually have a piece for him. And this Kinstone should actually activate power, give the Goron more power in a sense, to let him bash through. Yeah, it's weird how that works, but we basically activated an event in some sort. So yeah, some Kinstones are really important to get certain things done. And some are literally for, like, you know, that golden skull we saw in the previous episode. But yeah, so it looks like it's finally open. Come on, let's go on in. Who's he talking? Are you talking about those decapitated Goron heads? Okay, anyways. Perfect fit. Yeah, it is. Alright, does this guy want to fuse? Woo, he does. Alright, let's fuse Kinstone pieces. Yeah, I don't think I actually have his piece. Oh, we do. Voila! So 2 Kinstone pieces fit perfectly together. Maybe something good will happen. Look at that. I just realized they all have like 4-leaf clovers on it, but this one will have something trigger in Death Mountain. The chest, a gold chest too. Nice. Alright, fits like a chip off an old rock. Oh, rock and roll. Cool. Whatever you said. Yeah, you're a cool guy. Anywho, let's enter in here. And we should find this Goron just whacking. We need to get another Goron, though, to help him. He needs to. If only he had the white sword like us, he'd be able to bash through it. But he does not. Ha, yeah. Anywho. Now that we have the mushroom and all of that, we can finally head back to Hyrule Town and see what is cooking. And I believe this is a shortcut straight to Hyrule Town, right? Yes, it is. Alright, so we're up here. First thing I actually want to do, look at, there's a librarian. She has like a stick. It looks like she's gonna beat somebody in the butt if they mess with her. Does she want a Kinstone fuse? No, she doesn't. But hey, what's up? Look, Epona! Ah, man, I love this place so much. We're gonna be doing so much side quests in this area in the next episode. I can't wait for that, to say the least. But for now, we're gonna just keep chucking with what we're currently doing. And the first thing I want to do is quickly run down here. I'm not gonna buy any Kinstone pieces from this guy. I want to pick up the Pegasus Boots that we now can obtain. We just stand by this guy. And actually, I think we talk to him, and Link will automatically take out the shroom. So there we go. He's wide awake. Yeah, there we go. It's what a terrifying bad smell. Yeah, I guess just a really stinky thing will keep you wide awake or something. I don't know. But thank you. And he should give us the boots because, yeah, there are more new shoes. You probably won't believe this, but I have a strange habit of making shoes in my sleep. Yeah, cool, whatever. In reality, it was the awesome little Minish guys who work for him. Every time he falls asleep, he gets a lot more shoes. I wish that was like that for me. I just fall asleep and work is done. You know, just laundry, they go to... Okay, they wouldn't want to go to the gym for me. That'd be a little weird, but... If it was possible, I'm down. Anywho, let's go ahead and pick up this Pegasus Boots. Yeah, what am I doing? I don't know. I'm kind of tired. So I'm acting a little weird. Sorry, people. I'll just keep spamming A. So yeah, since we're helping Princess Zelda, thank you for waking me up. Blah blah blah. We got the Pegasus Boots. Sadly, in this game, it is not a active like item. It's you actually have to equip it just like your freaking sword and stuff. So that's kind of lame. But I want to see if there's any of these guys want to Kinstone fuse. I don't know why I thought they would, but they don't. Oh well, I guess I was wrong. I was really hoping that I would be right, but apparently not. Alright, let's go ahead and make our way up here. Transform back into a human, and wait, did this guy want to do it? No, he's gonna fall asleep again. And then you just move the shoe around so he can wake up. Not bad. Okay. So, there's one more thing I need to learn that is rather important, and that is over here. If we talk to this guy, we'll be able to learn a new move because we acquired a new sword, so he is totally down with this. So I'm also down as well. But let's just go ahead and spam A throughout this. He's gonna teach us how to, I believe, break pots. Just a rock breaker. We can break pots and, you know, normal rocks and things, which is gonna be generally pretty helpful. And I like that. So yeah. But let's just keep spamming A through this, and then that way we can try it out. He should control our body and allow us to do it on his own, in a sense. But it's whatever, I don't care. I just want to learn this move real quickly. Yeah, Swiftful Blade, Switcheroo technique. God dang, the dialogue is ridiculous sometimes. Alright. I just broke a pot without even touching the controller. How? That is insane. Let's go ahead and try it ourselves. Oh, we did it! It's gonna make it easy to farm stuff in pots instead of having to pick it up, then throw it. That gets rather repetitive and annoying, but we got ourselves another piece of the Tiger Scroll. This is a rock breaker technique. It's pretty cool. We can pulverize pots and boulders in a single blow. Yeah! Okay, so there's one more thing I want to do, and this is something I'm afraid I'm going to forget. Keep in mind, like, all of these side quest things we're doing is all from the top of my head, so I might be doing a little that I don't have to necessarily do now, but I just want to get them out of the way so we can get them done with. I actually kind of jotted down a couple, and this is one of the few I jotted that I don't forget. So we're going to go ahead and pick up that golden treasure chest over on Mount Colonel. Really, I have to say Colonel. And we're also going to be getting something really cool. Now that we do have the white sword and its abilities, there is a certain item we can pick up that I kind of didn't really mention. I believe we entered this area before, but I didn't really talk about it, and that's because we can't really do anything to it until now. Now that we can actually split ourselves into two, all the way up here we should find a secret. You're going to find a lot of these swordsmen that are similar to the one in Hyrule Castle Town. You're going to find them throughout the game in random areas, and basically they will teach you a cool new move, as well as, let's see if we can activate this both at the same time, there we go, as well as get a piece of heart. So there we go, we got ourselves a piece of heart. This will fulfill another heart container. I just wanted to make sure I got another heart container in this episode, so that was pretty good. Alright, look at me just placing bombs left and right because I am absolutely stupid. Let's go ahead and do this. Switch, let's pick up this. We got ourselves even more rupees. Not bad at all. But now let's talk to this swordsman. So believe not what others tell you. I'm a true master swordsman of Hyrule. I am the Grey Blade. So that's Grey Blade. Yeah, you're gonna find a bunch of these blade men who teach you really cool moves. So keep that in mind, and most of these could relate to Kinstones or not. Just keep in mind the red Kinstones are usually the most rare, and I don't think they actually change throughout the game. I believe the other colored Kinstones change throughout the game. Like, each file will have different Kinstones that lead to different areas, and you pick them up randomly. It's just, honestly, to 100% this game, you just need to get the main red ones, and I think that's honestly it. So that's why we really need to obtain red ones. And that's why you only find red ones through chests and not just from the floor and stuff. But by rolling and then clicking B, or whatever your sword attack is on, we'll be able to do that kind of attack. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Ha, wait. There we go. We have to click at mid-roll, and then Link will actually do a cool roll attack, and we got ourselves another Tiger Scroll, so yay, awesome! So another one down, not bad. That's the roll attack. It's not really something I necessarily use. I will try to use it throughout this Let's Play. I'm going to try to use all of the new moves I learned. I think the most useful is the pot-breaking one, which in reality it's the one you'd assume you wouldn't really care about, but it's actually the coolest one. Just look at that. We just break through freaking pots. I love it. Anywho, let's go ahead and quickly pick up this thing we're looking for. It's actually not over here. Let's head down. I want to pick up this chest before I really end things off, because I think it will be rather helpful. I just don't want to forget about it, because I'm a pretty forgetful person at times. Yeah, I don't want that to happen, to say the least. I mean, it's a new thing we obtained or unlocked in this episode, so why not treat ourselves to this item, whatever it is. It's in a golden chest, so it must be, or like a lightish bronze chest. I don't know. It's in a cool looking chest, to say the least. I'm gonna break this and open it. Just a Kinstone. So we use the Kinstone to get a Kinstone. Coolio. But I think that does it for this episode. Let's go ahead and make our way out of here. And in the next episode, we're going to be doing a bunch of side quests and things in Hyrule. My voice is trying to start. Whoa! I can't speak. Ah! My voice is slowly giving out for some reason. Believe it or not, I've been recording a lot of this. Actually, I recorded all the episodes you guys have seen so far in less than 2 days. So 9-ish parts or something. Trying to be productive, I guess, to say the least. So yeah, I'm just having fun with it, to be honest. This is a fun game I want to play, and I'm mass recording in a sense. So it's fun, but sadly my throat is not capable to record more than 3 or 4 parts a day, or at least during a time span and stuff. So that kind of sucks. But can I jump down? There we go. Anywho, let's go ahead and quickly make our way back to Hyrule Town, because I want to end off the episode there, because we'll be doing a bunch of stuff there, so I just feel like it'd be a good way to end it off. But there we go, here we are back in Hyrule Town. Thank you all so much for watching this video of The Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap. I've been ZeldaMaster. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, but anyways, I'll see you all in the next one. Adios!